Hey there, fellow health enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel. Today we have a very exciting video to share with you. As you know, I've always been passionate about exploring different aspects of health and wellness, and today's video is no exception. Recently, I had the pleasure of meeting up with some amazing friends at a charming cafe. We spent hours engrossed in captivating conversations about health, sharing our thoughts and experiences on the books we've been diving into. Here are some of the books we talked about, and they would bring you some benefits for sure.
Okay, guys, I really need to get your thoughts on this new diet I've been hearing so much about. Have you heard of the plant paradox plan? Ugh, it's been driving me crazy trying to figure out if any of it makes sense. This book, The Plant Paradox, was written by Stephen Gundry. So basically, this guy wrote a book claiming that all these healthy plants we eat are actually poisoning us or something. He says there's proteins in things like potatoes, beans, grains, even tomatoes that are making us fat and inflamed. Can you believe that? I was sitting there thinking, no way, that's insane. But then he was going on about how these lectins are the real culprit behind autoimmune issues, weight gain, you name it. And lots of people are apparently having success cutting them out. Now, I'll admit, the idea of cutting out the carbs and legumes to lose a few pounds was kinda tempting at first. But the more I looked into it, the sketchier it seemed. Like, how can foods we've thrived on for ages suddenly be so toxic? And restricting your diet that much long-term just doesn't seem sustainable, you know. Like, I don't think I could give up rice, oats and the occasional bean burrito forever. Not to mention all the fiber and nutrients you miss out on. It just feels like another one of those fad diets trying to demonize perfectly good foods so they can sell books and programs. I'm way more likely to stick to the tried and true advice of eating mostly whole foods in moderation. Am I crazy? What do you guys think? Any merit to this lectin theory? Yeah, that's pretty much my thought, too. I'll believe it when I see stronger evidence. Until then, pass the guac, please.
Hey guys, I've been swamped at work but finally had a chance to catch up on some of my reading. I just finished this book called The Anti-Inflammatory Diet and an Action Plans and had to share about it. The book is all about eating to reduce inflammation in your body. Apparently chronic inflammation plays a role in so many diseases these days: heart disease, diabetes, cancer, you name it. Who knew what we put in our mouths could have such a big impact? They go over the science behind it all too, explaining how certain foods, like veggies, whole grains, and healthy fats can help lower inflammation levels. Meanwhile, things like sugar, processed junk, and factory-farmed meats tend to rev it up. Anyway, there's also 4 weeks worth of meal plans in there with easy recipes. All based around whole, real foods, lean proteins, lots of produce, even some natural fats. No heavily processed stuff or refined carbs, thank goodness. I'm definitely feeling more energized since following the plan this past month. Has anyone else noticed less soreness after workouts too? Could be all in my head, but who knows? The only thing is I wish there was more research out there. The book cites some studies linking anti-inflammatory eating to benefits. But it's still a newer area of focus, so they need more long-term trials. Still, considering how delicious and nourishing the meals are, I say it's worth a shot even if just for that. Anyone want to cook something from it soon and share leftovers? Let me know and I'll dig out the book.
The coffee here is so good. How's your iced cappuccino, Mary? Oh guys, I'm so excited. I just finished the best book on autoimmune diseases and wanted to tell you about it. It's called The Autoimmune Solution and it was life-changing for me, I swear. So as most of you know, I've been struggling with mysterious symptoms for years such as joint pain, brain fog, fatigue, you name it. Doctors couldn't figure it out until one finally diagnosed me with an autoimmune condition. Finally, thank goodness. But getting that label wasn't very helpful, honestly. The meds made things worse and conventional advice fell short. That's when I came across this book by Amy Myers. I am so lucky. She takes a really holistic approach based on functional medicine. Goes against the grain from what the doctors were telling me too. Like, did you know certain foods could be triggering flare-ups? I sure didn't. Anyway, she lays out an entire protocol. It was an adjustment, but so worth it. I focus on nourishing my body and managing stress instead of just treating symptoms. Meditate with some meditation music every day and do some simple exercising. And it's really helping my energy levels and mood stay stable. Look at me. Do you guys see the difference? The best part is I found others who've seen success following her plan too. So it gave me hope that I'm not alone in this. If any of you are struggling with unexplained symptoms, I really think her book could help shine a light. Want me to loan you my copy? Hope you all feel better. Let me know if you need anything. Oh, by the way, do you guys want to order another coffee?
I got enough coffee for today. You guys can order more if you want to. Alright you guys, so I know we were all talking about motivation to get healthier this year, and I have just the thing to share. I just finished the most eye-opening book called The Obesity Code, written by Dr. Jason Fung. Now this guy is like a rock star in the weight loss world from what I can tell. And he completely changed the way I think about losing weight and keeping it off for good. Basically he says all that calories in, calories out stuff we've been told is bogus. Sure, calories matter, but he explains how hormones, especially insulin, are the real drivers of weight gain and loss. I never even thought about insulin regulating our fat stores like that. So his whole approach focuses on decreasing insulin levels by things like intermittent fasting, which I'll be honest, sounded way too restrictive at first. But the more I dug into the science, the more it made sense. Like one of the easiest of methods, 6 to 18. The 6 to 18 approach, also known as the 16 to 8 method, involves fasting for 16 hours and restricting your eating window to 8 hours each day. It is quite easy to do. According to him, fasting has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, promote cellular repair, and enhance autophagy, a natural process that removes damaged cells and promotes overall health. Sounds pretty good, and get this, all those people who reported insane results. Many of them used it without even changing what they ate. Crazy, right? Now, I'm not saying it's a magic bullet or works for everyone, but the insights on hormones blew my mind. I've been experimenting myself and feeling so energized. If any of you want to dive in, let me know. I'm happy to share my notes and fasting schedule that's been working for me. This book really feels like a game changer, guys. I think this is one of the best books I read recently. Spread the word.
Alright friends, we've covered a lot of ground talking about these different diet books. As always, I love getting your take on this stuff. It really helps me sort through what's legit versus what's just hype. So in summary on the plant paradox diet, we agreed the focus on whole foods. Makes sense, but demonizing entire food groups long-term seemed extreme. Then with the anti-inflammatory diet book, while the science is still developing, most of us noticed feeling better following those sorts of recipes. When it came to the autoimmune solution, it provided some great holistic lifestyle advice, then if more research is needed. And on the obesity code, the insights into hormones and insulin definitely gave us a new way to think about weight loss that's worth exploring further. Of course, nothing we discussed should replace actual medical advice. Hey, we're not doctors. But swapping experiences and getting different perspectives has really helped us make smarter choices in our own wellness journey. I'm so grateful to have all of you to geek out with about this stuff. So before we wrap up today's discussion, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It took me a lot of hours to work on this video. Hope you appreciate it, and be sure to leave a comment below with any other health books or topics you'd like me to look into next time. Thanks so much for tuning in, friends. See you in the next video.